Hello there. The secret passageway behind a painting trick is as old as Minecraft paintings themselves. But what if we could actually go into Minecraft paintings, and into the world of the painting itself? I want to make a build that turns that idea into reality, and I want you to come along with me. The painting I'm going to choose to go inside is Fire Skull, because it is my favorite. So now I'm making a bounding box out of black concrete. And what that's going to do is it's going to make a void-like environment for us, so you won't be able to tell where the actual painting zone begins and ends. Now we get to do the fun part of building the skull. Alright, here it is. I did put some finishing touches on after the time-lapse ended, and I switched from snow to smooth quartz so that we could use stairs and slabs to get a little bit more shape in there. And yeah, I'm liking the character of it. So now we gotta move on to the fiery bits, which are actually the Minecraft fire particle, and they seem to like intersect with the skull, like they were clipping through it. So it'll be an interesting challenge to see how we handle that. I'm using Osher frog lights as my light source. It adds a nice gradient between pure white and these warm colors that is sorely needed. And then we just come in here with our colored wools. I think it actually looks like exactly perfectly like what I wanted. The fire is all in the same place that it is on the painting. It's actually like bisecting the eyes here like how I wanted it to be. Yeah, really cool. Now, before we move on to the background bit, I want to actually put some texture on the floor. The way I'm going to handle that is by having a checkerboard texture with actual grass blocks and then green concrete powder. So it's just a little bit of subtle detail. Next up, we're going to do that moon right there. I have a gradient of white and blue blocks that I am using to texture this up a little bit. However, there's not really a very good in-between between white and blue, so we're going to have to just kind of mix up the line a little bit and hope that that is enough to keep it contiguous. I just gave up on the blue wool. The ice looks so much better. And then because this is creative mode, I can just use light blocks on the entire surface to make it an actual light source. Yeah, I feel like it could be better, but it'll do. And now we can throw in the terrain in the background. By the way, this terrain is actually a real Minecraft seed that is known. Ant Venom made a really cool video explaining how that was done a couple years ago. It's really interesting, and it's great for me because I can have an actual reference to do this terrain from. And this is feeling complete to me. Except for one thing. That second ridge there is not actually a ridge, it's a tree. And we can tell that from the cracked seed. So we're going to build like a little miniature tree here. Yes, okay, cool. And of course the background is dark, so we're going to destroy these. But our foreground still needs to be lit up, so we can actually replace these grass blocks with jack-lanterns and then cover them up with moss carpets. Alright, it's time for the moment of truth. Yeah, look at that, it actually worked. That's sick. It really feels like you just went inside the world of the painting. Then when you're done, you come right back out. The big wall is like slightly an issue, but if you built that into like the side of a mountain or something, you could totally make it work. It's just such a cool effect. If you wanted to make this like your survival base or something, you could like live inside the skull perhaps, or just like build a house next to it. That would be cool. If you really wanted to be extra, you could make like a mega base and have a little world for every single painting. That would be insane. I hope y'all enjoyed this little building expedition with me. It was a fun little idea I had, and I hope you got something from it. If you make a base out of this, please send me a picture. I would love to see it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.